Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Rise of the Tomb Raider. Picking up where we left off. And first things first, while we're here working on this challenge tomb, we're going to cut that line that we set up in the previous episode, because we know how that works. Now we're going to see if we can attach that to that somehow. Or yes. The arrow went straight through it, but it is attached. Okay. So now we are going to run over here and try this trick that we did last time. Alright. Up just a tad. And pull this lever. And attach that.
That should hold. Just need to find a way up.
Okay. So now we should have everything we need. Yep. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright. And... hey, quit climbing, girl. We need you to go up. There we are. Nice. Okay.
We are crippled by our isolation. We have with us the combined medical knowledge of the Empire, a millennia of learning that tells us how to treat every ailment. But here, on the edge of the world, the lack of one simple flower leaves us helpless. I cannot do much for the afflicted. I know how, but I cannot because we have hidden ourselves away. These people and many more that follow will die needlessly, all to keep our secret hidden. I pray the prophet is right when he says that it will be worth it in the end.
Okay. Nice. What else do we have in here? Can't carry any more of those. Or that. Give me another map. Okay. And alms. Alright. And now for our reward. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get?
An old codex. Looks to be a treatise on the connection between the body and the mind.
Fast healer. Okay. Nice. House of the Afflicted. Complete. Alright, that's still... Alright, we are full on feathers. Okay. Well, we are done with this tomb. Kind of sad that we couldn't get quite that far with the previous episode. But let's see. Inventory. Here we are. And we need more bear hides and more other things. More regular hide in order to finish our belt crafting. Still not quite sure what is preventing us from doing that particular tomb, but we would backtrack. Vale. You only did 18% of the Wicked Vale. Hello. I just want... Alright, I think we're gonna backtrack. Because I mean, I definitely want to do, more of this game than we did with the last one. Yes. Really? I also want to find a place to go hunting. Why are there only 2 camps? Within the Wicked Vale? That doesn't make sense to me. But I really can't leave it at just 18% completed over there. That's ridiculous. So we're gonna see what we can do in order to get more of this game completed than what we had with the last one. Alright. Alright. What is over there? And can I jump to it without killing myself? Yes. Alright, so it's gonna be a bunch of stuff like this.
It is my great honor to have been given the responsibility of overseeing the construction of a shrine to the Apostles out in the far Vale. The site is on the very borders of our newly founded city, through a distant canyon. The natural waterfalls and geothermal springs grant us an amazing opportunity to use our combined knowledge to create a place of solemn worship and reflection that glorifies not only the memory of the Apostles, but also our own recent advances in construction. Already we have outpaced the empire we left behind. We will arrive in the morning and break ground on a shrine to honor our past and the future of our city.
Okay. Interesting. So what else can we investigate? Alright, that gets us some stuff that we needed. Alright, let's get this big old contraption going. I hate how slow this thing moves, but not much I can do about that. For other things going on. Yeah. Very slow. At least it's easy enough to get it to go. And that was our annoying problem child of getting up to this contraption in the previous episode. Why the chicken across the valley? Little steam thing. Okay. Well, now that we know how to get up here. What is here? Okay, so we just backtracked. Well, we've gotten 23% of it done now. Guess we'll backtrack that way. Maybe. If I can figure out how to get down without killing Laura. Alright. Pain in the ass is done and over with. Just drop, Laura. There we go. Alright. Something shiny here. Got it. A boar belt. Okay. Interesting. Well, that gives us 26% completion. This is actually going to be pretty easy if we keep doing shit like that. Okay. So this is the forest area. Curious as to... Here's something else that I missed. Ooh, nice. And that's why you backtrack. I think that's all of the trails in here, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Head back up here. Don't have to worry about the hallucinogenics now. That's nice. What's this way? Anything of use? What is glowing under here? Ah. A hidden crevice.
I never held my daughter. They took her from me on the surgeon's table. I tried to fight, but they are many, and I am weary. Then they dragged me away, split our 3 hearts apart. They have taken me to a hidden vale where ancient ruins stand. They tell me if I cooperate, I will see my family again. I will never trust these monsters, but I do not have a better plan. There are curious flowers here. Exposure to the pollen has left my captors rattled, and they will go no further than our little outpost. They brought me here in the hopes that my expertise in botany would help them find a counteragent. At last, the state has a use for me. I nod and smile. I play the part. But they cannot break me again. For my daughter, for Ivan, I will live.
Okay. Little information about what was going on with the witch. Alright. Okay. Where are we and what are we doing? We're 31 complete. Okay. Not sure what down leads us to, but we are going down. Nope, too far. Never mind. It's deep enough. Okay. Can we find someplace to... Oh, quit messing with your hair, girl. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, we had climbing areas there. What else was going on down here? What else did we miss?
I knew it was a mistake when I threw the drink in his face, but I did it anyway. I thought Minister Dyatlov's shocked look would be worth the loss of funding for my research. I was a fool. The KGB bastards knocked down my door before dawn. 5 years. A work camp. They no longer have the spine to call it what it is. They call it Freedom Station, liars. It is a gulag. I promised myself I would not let them break me, but I wept for mercy in my first week. I must find a way out. There is a guard, a red-cheeked boy named Ivan. More sweetness than sense. It pains me to use one so guileless as he, but I will not rot here.
Okay. Anything else around that we missed? I don't like that I am leaving so much of this incomplete. And yet I am so deep into the game. Yes, we will climb back up to the base camp. Yeah, you get a little further than that? I wanted you to get a little further than that because I knew that would happen. Silly Laura. Stupid Laura. Alright, climb up. Now go sideways. There Now you're far enough. The game mechanics are definitely better in this one than they were in the previous Tomb Raider game that we did on the channel, but they still leave some stuff to be desired on occasion. What's down here? Anything? No? No. Alright. Well, we'll do all that again. I apologize. I'm not the sort who insists on doing 100% completion in games. Because there's some things I just don't care about. And I don't like things that feel like busy work. But you know, when my save files are telling me that I have only done like 20-something, 30-something% of the game, then yeah, I am not pleased with that necessarily. Alright. Not sure what else is around to work on. That's that base camp. Alright. Are we still in the Vale? No. I don't know what else there is to do over here. Like, what am I missing? Feels like there's a lot that we are missing. But, gotten some upgrade stuff. Draw speed with a wax string? Sure, I will take that. Okay. So... we'll just go back over here. See what we can find over on that side. Because I imagine there was a lot of stuff that I sort of left undone while we were running around fighting the witch. Okay. You know... okay, don't need any more of that. We don't want to do any more pollen stuff. That's not going to do much good. So let's go up this way. Alright. There's definitely stuff we left unlooted in here.
Baba Yaga's weapon. It's a scythe, but it's been dressed up to look like a witch's broom. Everything she did served the myth in some way.
I like that. It's cool. More ammo. Anything else around? Alright, not that I'm seeing in here. Certainly gathering up a lot of ammo. cans to throw. Don't need to throw cans. I'll take whatever ammo we can grab, because it will certainly help us in our little battle against Trinity. Okay. We were in here already, so we need to go up. Yeah. Take that. Already broke into there. Don't need to worry about it. Do I need more arrows? No. Good.
This vale is mine. I have watered the ground and cultivated the dreaming blossoms. No one will enter. No one shall leave. I will not endure the outside world any longer. Here at last, I am in control.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Don't need any more of that. Over here. Over here. Ah. There we go. That's what we wanted. Get some more salvage. Anything else here that we need? Don't think. Feathers. Probably was supposed to be a nest there that just wasn't. Okay. Got your ride to the next section. Hey! Why the hell did you miss that so bad, girl? That wasn't good. Now we have to climb all the way back up there. Shiny down below. I'm curious. Huh. That? It's here. Okay. We are slowly completing it, which is good. I don't think we want any more stuff down there. God damn it, Laura. There we go. Now you've got it, girl. Alright. Anything around here besides more, Yep. Now we need to catch a ride to the next section. There we go.
I speak to myself, if only to hear another voice. It fills the space and the hours, but I have nothing to say. When the quiet overwhelms me, I try to sleep. I dream of what I've lost. I hope they died well. I hope that my dreams are only lies.
Okay. Learning more of the story, which is one of the DLCs actually, but alright. Another bird's nest. Oh, come on, girl. That didn't hurt much. Alright. Anything else down here that we are missing? Ooh. Alright. Back into this chamber, which is fine. Okay. Now I'd say it's time to work our way up to the next section. Shouldn't have come down this far, but whatever. Slowly getting our completed. Now the question is, where did we have to go in order to climb? I think we need to wait until we go all the way around. Laura! My god, girl. That is getting really annoying. That she's not jumping far enough to actually get onto those things. Okay. Damn it! Seriously? What the hell? Quit doing that shit, girl. It's not a timing issue, she's just not lining up properly to make the jump. Because she's there, it's just that there's some stupid hesitation in the air that is forcing her to the right side of that platform as opposed to the left into the center. There. And you couldn't do that before? Why? We've done all of these. In there. Alright. Next section. Face the damn wall. Alright, that's another section that needs to be pulled out of place. Okay, I take it we were here and succeeded. Okay. Yes, damn it. Anything down below, though, that we are failing to grab? Not seeing anything. Salvage this. Okay. So many stupid little cans that I just kind of hate that they're all over the place. I don't need any more arrows. It's another section that we didn't venture to. Alright, now update. So destroy that. So that okay. We're at 44% done now, at least. What did we break over here? Anything of interest? Not really. But for every one of those that we break, we can at least get higher up without needing to rely on these stupid platforms. Which I will take. Okay, what's our next section? We need to go down to go up? Yeah. Or are we at the top? I think we might be as high as we're gonna get. Actually, we need to get over to that section, I think. Back over here? No. Over to there, maybe? No, I think we want that area that we just bypassed. Alright. Go. We have been here. Now it's a question of further up. Not sure where we're going from here. If there's even anything left in this section. If we backtrack, we should be able to get... Just drop through. Who's down here? Hmm. Okay. How could this be? Supposed to be going that way? Or... Ugh. It's a little rough. Okay, so how do I get into... No, I need to go the opposite way. Hmm. Alright, there is a wall up there that I need to break from the other side. Okay. That one. Alright. We've been here before. Huh? Okay. Nice. Alright. We are slowly getting everything. Alright. Map updates. Okay, so we must have gotten that already. There's another survival cache. Right, right. Okay. This is so much easier when I am not fighting that witch and trying to get in and out of all of this. All right. I think we can... So I need to get back and in. What is that? Oh crap. Don't tell me I am stuck somewhere that you're not supposed to be able to get to. There we go. This is going to be difficult because I'm not sure what this is to get over to there. That actually might be a piece of equipment that I don't have yet. Unless... Can I climb up high enough? No? Alright. No. I think that that particular thing is a piece of equipment I don't have yet. I think it's... Isn't there a grappling hook that I should be able to buy? I think that's probably it. Okay. That makes sense. Now, what else is in here? If we keep going over there, we should run into another... Okay. Well, let's see. How much of the area do we now have? 47% complete. And where is the base camp? I head up. Alright. I think we're gonna call it, at least for this section for right now. And we will continue this. I can get back to base camp. Hello. Back to a base camp. I think I'm going too high now. I'm gonna have to go back down. Or maybe not. I don't think this is gonna take us either. Nope. Something else there, though. Hey, nice. Okay. That was the survival cache that we were looking for. Okay. But... supposed to be a document. Up in there? No. Face it straight on. This is intriguing. I'm not sure how to get up into there. I mean, it looks like it should be up in there, maybe. Yeah. Like I said, I think we need a grappling hook of sorts in order to finish stuff in here. Okay. Now where are we? Way far from where I want to be. Okay. Let me out. Alright. Real quick, we'll just see if there's weapons upgrade. Yep. Can we do? Ah. Adjusted limbs. Nice. Definitely have some nice damage power now with that bow. Okay. Don't think there's anything we need to craft. But we're getting there. Okay. Well, if you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And Laura and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.